Still waiting for Sheeper.
Okay, we're now live.
Now live?
It's still waiting for Sheeper though.
There must be a delay then.
Yeah, there must be a delay. Anyway, welcome
There we
everyone
go.
to the Gentleman's Club. For tonight, this is our first episode. We're going to try and do this weekly at the end of the week so that we can chill and talk about the events that happened. So with us tonight is dwolfx, Joke of all trades,
Hey.
or Cendrill, and Screenstep, or UwUthanize Me.
Hello.
And I am Sheeptar. Okay, so brief introduction. I am a aspiring geologist, or aspiring master geologist, and a random gamer. So
Random gamer. Cool.
I just play games randomly. So,
Yep, you
okay. Yes, and then we move on to Screenstep. Screenstep, introduce yourself.
I'm Screenstep, a wannabe counselor. That's also a Jana main that hasn't played for like a year. And I also am not an e-girl.
Wait, what? What?
Because
Yeah.
Jana mains are e-girls.
Just
kidding.
Ooh,
Yeah, I love. Yeah, just that. Yeah. Okay.
Really now? So that's a thing?
Yeah,
Apparently
it
it
is
is.
a thing. Apparently it is.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Cendrill.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm Cendrill. Also known as Joke of all trades. I'm a highly caffeinated gamer. I work at a bank. Not gonna state what bank, but yeah, I'm also a gamer like the two, like Screenstep and Deep. So yeah, good evening, everyone.
Cool.
Okay.
Give us money. You're from the
Oh.
bank, right?
No, I can't give
So
you money.
what can you tell us
Damn it.
about the show? Sorry. And then let's move on to dwolfx. Can you kindly introduce yourself?
I am UwUthanize this analyst in the day and an aspiring streamer in the night.
Okay, wow, streamer tonight. By the way, the
I know.
UwUthanize is the master rank in TFT. So if you want to
I know.
learn how TFT, just follow him on Twitch. So
dwolfx.
yeah, at
Twitch.tv/dwolfex.
Mhm.
Don't worry,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
post the links in the description of this
Ooh.
podcast.
Yeah, post the link in the description. Yeah,
Ooh.
after the recording of the
Ooh.
YouTube video.
Yes.
Yeah, let's
Fancy.
go. Oh, fancy. Go, Luke. Okay,
Oh.
introduce yourself.
What?
Wait,
You already introduced
What?
himself.
you already,
Oh
you
yeah,
already
yeah,
listened.
I already did. Oh my, oh yeah. I got 3 doses of coffee
Cool.
today. So
Cool.
yeah, cool. Okay.
Oh my god, I
Tonight?
haven't had coffee tonight. I mean, even today. Oh,
Oh
my
yeah.
God. Anyway,
Okay.
forgot.
Sheep.
Just
Okay.
snort
Um,
coffee.
Okay.
Well, what does coffee? I mean, does coffee really have health benefits? I'm not sure
I mean,
anymore.
It helps me keep awake, but now it
No.
helps me to...
Aside from just keeping you awake.
And apparently it's an antioxidant.
yeah. Especially if it's a hot brew. The ones yeah.
Because, you
naturally
know,
juice. Yep.
Oxygen kills you, just
Wait,
like
what?
slowly. That's why it's an antioxidant.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes,
Actually, yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I've been drinking coffee for like since elementary.
So are you
uh,
now forever young?
Yeah, I'm forever young. Yeah, you can say that. But yeah, like I said earlier, coffee doesn't have any effect on me anymore. Technically, basically, it just helps me to sleep, not
You're
to
a,
stay awake. Yeah.
you're a coffee addict.
Yeah,
Yeah,
does
I'm a
that make
coffee
you a
addict.
coffee addict?
Yes.
He's
Yes, I
addicted to
am.
the caffeine.
See, it's 11 p.m. in the evening, and I'm still drinking coffee.
Yep,
How
you're
many cups of
addicted to
coffee do you
caffeine.
drink every day?
Anything caffeinated?
No, I mean how many cups?
Presto. 3-in-1, brewed, iced coffee, anything.
You
Anything
said how
caffeinated. Yep.
many cups?
Back when I was a kid, I can drink
Kid?
for like
Didn't your
I drink coffee
parents
as a kid.
stop you
Yeah.
from drinking
No.
coffee because
Yeah.
you were a
Actually, they were the
kid?
ones who. Yeah. Actually, they were the ones who encouraged me to drink. So.
What?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Parents of the year, man.
Yeah.
Of the
That's why.
decade.
Yeah. Going back. Yeah. When I was a kid, I think I can drink for up to 6 cups
Oh
a day.
wow, that can't be good
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah. Until I
That
got
was
hospitalized because I got diagnosed with hyperacidity of that. Because of that.
Hyperacidity, huh?
Yeah.
that was
You know,
when you were a
I'm
kid.
s- I'm
No. Just
surprised
recently. I think
that
that was
was
just a
recently.
year ago. Yeah, it was a year ago that I got diagnosed with that. You know,
I'm surprised
New
you haven't
Year's
had a
Eve,
heart attack
man.
yet.
New Year's Eve. Yeah. I eaten a lot. Then
I
after
remember.
eating a lot, yes. You remember that? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You remember that so clear.
Yes,
We actually
Yeah.
ate at a Korean barbecue. Then that same night, I drank coffee, and that happened. Yeah. I thought it was appendicitis, but it wasn't, man.
Yes. So
Yeah.
that.
My-
Oh my
Mm.
god. You actually got hyperacidity because of coffee.
Yeah. Yes, it did. It was the catalyst actually.
The
Because
catalyst, so
So
yeah.
it was a big
fancy,
moment for him.
so scientific.
Okay. Yeah. So that's a little background of my coffee. Coffee
Addiction.
addiction. Yeah. So
Yeah, I can't wait for you to go into coffee withdrawal.
what
Right,
withdrawal?
yes.
Withdrawal from your substance.
Okay.
Wait, Have,
You're
have
probably
you
gonna
tried
sweat a lot.
Yeah.
You're
Have you
probably
tried
gonna sweat a
not
lot.
drinking? Not
Yeah,
drinking
actually,
coffee?
after the time that I was diagnosed with that, the doctor actually asked me not to drink coffee for a month. Any carbonated or caffeinated drinks. So that
Nice.
includes soda. Yeah,
Soda. I
Yeah,
love me
soda,
some
yeah.
orange soda.
yeah. It was a hard time for me, man. Like it gave me headaches because my body got used to
There you
coffee.
go.
Yeah.
The withdrawal.
The withdrawal. Yeah, but I replaced it with the juices. Like for example, the ones with no acids, like
You mean
coconut.
water?
No, coconut juice, water. Yeah, something like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, the safe ones. No vitamin C. Because,
Wait, you can't even
I don't
drink.
want my
You can't,
I don't want my stomach to get melted into oblivion. Like
you can't
So-
even
If you're
ingest
hardcore.
citric
Yeah,
acid,
yeah.
like vitamin C.
What?
You can't even.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yes, apparently. Yeah, I
Oh
remember
my
the doctor
God.
said that. Yeah.
That
Wow.
sounds.
So basically, it's categorized some kind of acid thingy. I know, but I actually forgot. So
My oven mittens are beside my computer. I don't know why.
yeah,
Why?
because you cook. You cook, right?
Oh, you cook?
I mean, I
Yeah.
cooked earlier, but I don't know why this is here.
Let me guess.
Oh, no.
cook. Mm,
Congrats.
you cook pancit canton.
No,
Yeah. Oh, cool.
I didn't eat pancit canton. I cooked creamy chicken mushroom.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yes.
From scratch,
fine.
or is
But
that like
actually,
instant?
Yeah, that's nice.
I probably said it wrong. It's probably creamy mushroom chicken. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah.
Did
So
you cook it
Screenstep,
from
tell
scratch?
me about the
My
how
oven mittens.
psychology works. Yeah. You're a psychology
okay.
major. Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool studying the mind and shit. Just kidding. Okay, I want to talk
Okay.
about. That was a nice segue, anyways. I want to talk about person-centered therapy.
hmm Okay. Interesting.
Did you just said crispy seafood therapy or did I mishear it?
You misheard
Are you
it.
hungry? Are you hungry? You want me to
No.
order something for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you
I'm
okay?
No, no. I will not. You order food for yourself.
Okay.
That's good. Okay.
Okay,
But-
short
but-
background. Okay.
But I'll charge it to you. Oh, is that okay?
You won't be able to do that.
Yes, I will. I just need your
Are
credit
you
card. You
are
know?
you some sort of hacker man or something?
No.
I
Man,
Do you have
I
like a
mean,
bandana on your forehead?
I mean,
You're
I
sweaty
mean,
typing on
he
your
can
keyboard
hack
now?
you anytime.
yeah.
Like, you know, the Wolfpack
Maybe
is
he
kind of
can.
unpredictable.
Come on,
Yeah.
hack me right now, dude. Come on, I challenge you.
Mr. Tempter of Fate over here.
Okay.
I can clip
Okay, let's get
that.
back to
Come on,
you.
hack me.
Uh, let's
Hey,
get back
no,
to your
no,
screen
no,
step.
no. I don't really want to get hacked. Come on.
Let's do that.
I got it. Okay. That's
Okay, let's get
Uh,
back to screen steps topic.
okay,
Okay.
okay, okay. Person-centered therapy. It was one of the third waves of thinking of the schools of psychology. First was the psychoanalytic. Second was
Mm,
the behavioral. Pavlov and shit. Skinner.
Pavlov. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no Pavlov. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Third force is like they shed a new light on the co- on the what you call this mm, on psychology, yeah. Because humanistic psychology, it holds a hopeful constructive view of human beings and of their substantial capacity to be self-determining.
whoa.
Basically that just means that humans have control of their own fate and not just reacting to stimuli or stimulus based on
Okay.
the previous school behavioral psychology.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes it goes on the opposite direction of what psychoanalytics say, because psychoanalytics say that your past determines who you are right now, right? So
Yeah.
everything is predetermined. And humanistic psychology, it says that you can change your fate by by changing the way you're thinking, by behaving differently, by your choice. It's kind of closely related to existentialism, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not, because humanistic psychology, it focuses on enhancing the human qualities of choice, creativity, and the interaction of the body, mind, and spirit. It's kind of holistic that way. Okay.
You see.
Okay.
Interesting. So
So
basically,
okay. So
basically,
in the
go.
act in therapy of humanistic psychology, or the person-centered therapy rather, uh, it uses a non-authoritative approach that allows clients to take more of a lead in discussions, so that in the process they will discover their own solutions. What that means is basically, when I'm a counselor and I have a client with me, uh, I tend to let the other person talk more, and there's a technique that Carl Rogers, the one who pioneered this, when someone is talking, they just
Yep.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm,
It actually does more than what you see or what you think of.
Really.
It
Mm-hmm.
it actually makes the person you are talking to talk more, and then they won't even notice it. Because if you think about it this way, you're kind of like agreeing to all what he's saying, and he just keeps talking about what he thinks, and it makes a story out of it, and it's better for it in a discussion point of view. So yeah.
See,
Mm.
like actually, yeah, Peter actually made a PowerPoint, man. Like a discussion, man.
Hey, this was an old PowerPoint.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so when
Yeah.
I
Go.
said earlier that in this process that the clients will discover their own solutions. You know why? Because in counseling, in this kind of approach, the person-centered therapy approach, you actually let them decide, because you're just like parting the clouds in their heads, so that
mm-hmm.
they can make their own judgment, because
Yep.
for the you have to make it I have to make it known to them that they already have the solution, but they just don't know it yet. You just have to guide them through it, like all the rubbles, it's under there, the solution is there. They know
Mm-hmm.
what they need to do for themselves. You just need to encourage and support them. You get? Get it?
Yes.
Yeah, I
You
get
get
it.
it?
I get
Get
it.
it?
Yeah.
You get it?
got
You
it.
get it?
Yeah. Actually, this is interesting.
Now,
Yeah.
mhm, and it's actually what's more interesting about it is because it focuses on self-realization. Yeah, it's a focus on self-realization. And what do you think when you hear the word self?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Or is that
Well,
the question directed to us, or
Yeah,
is
yeah,
that a
to you
rhetorical
guys.
question?
You
when
guys.
when
Okay,
I
go,
think of
Sheep.
self, it
Mm-hmm.
usually involves, well, what I'm doing and what I've experienced before, and like uh hmm
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
my
Mm-hmm.
god, such
Mm-hmm.
a basic question and I can't even
Yeah,
answer it.
I know, right?
See,
Yes.
Mhm.
see, that's how psychology works for you.
It's
Yes.
basic, but you can't even answer it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that
Well,
self is important here.
hmm.
And there, okay, okay, go on, go on, go on.
Yeah, well, okay. So, well, from my experience, no, when
Mm-hmm.
I think of myself, it mostly involves
Mm-hmm.
other well, not only me, but I think of myself as a
Mm-hmm.
culmination of like all the people I've met as well.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
because so in a way, some part of them is part of my identity. So in a way,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, self. I equate self with the word identity, with my
Mm.
self
Yeah.
identity. So yes.
Okay, okay. How about you, Cendrill?
Yeah. When it comes to self, all I can think about is self-improvement. You acknowledge your flaws.
Self-improvement.
Yeah. You acknowledge your
Cool.
flaws,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
then do
Mm-hmm.
something about it. You know, improve yourself. Like, you know,
Reaching out
make
to the
ways
truth.
to, yeah, reaching out to the truth, accepting yourself. Yeah. Yeah, part of like that. Oh my gosh,
Okay,
we're not
okay, okay.
sponsoring. We're not sponsoring Persona 4. Okay,
You're,
so
you're
But we
not
can.
sponsoring it, but
yeah, not
you're
yeah.
damn saying
Yeah.
that you want to
I
sponsor
mean,
it.
I'm not gonna get charged by Atlas saying reaching out to the truth. I mean, anyone can say that. Come on, man. Give me a
Yeah.
break.
And you're
You know
not
what?
referring to the song or anything. You're just saying
Yeah,
reaching
I
out to the
didn't sing
truth.
it. I didn't sing
Yes,
it.
they didn't trademark those words, did they?
Yeah, yeah, all right. Yeah,
What
but
he's
yeah,
saying is he's not being paid to say that. He's just a fan.
yeah. I'm just a fan. I'm an avid fan of Persona.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
mm,
Okay.
yeah,
On. Okay. How
yeah,
about
yeah.
you, dwolfx? What do you think about the word self?
Ah, I can either think of it as self worth or my sense of being.
Whoa, self-worth and sense of being. What do you mean by that?
Dang, that's
Yeah.
kind of deep.
Dude, you're talking to someone that has had a lot of
Mm-hmm.
philosophy and theology courses. There is a lot
Okay.
of things I've
Okay.
learned.
Okay. Can you tell
Okay.
us about that? Can you expound more? I want to know. I want to know what love is. Just kidding. I want to know.
Hey,
I
hey,
want to
copyright, copyright.
know. Oh, okay. Yeah. 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 Sorry. Sorry.
Joke,
Sorry.
Go
joke,
for it, go for
joke.
it.
No, come on, man. Nobody's gonna copyright strike us for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm pretty
Devo.
sure we're gonna get copyright struck.
Hey. Yeah, yeah, there's an algorithm somewhere in YouTube that strikes us. That's gonna strike us. So
Anyway,
yeah.
eh, basically,
Mm-hmm.
I do not think
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that we it's like saying we don't
Mm-hmm.
really exist, but we exist. Yes.
Okay. Well, what do you mean by that?
The only
Is
thing
that
that's
Rene
for
Descartes?
certain is that the only thing that I can safely say is that uh, uh, I'm just living in my life.
Oh, that yearns to the existentialism.
I think, therefore, I am. Huh?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Cartesian plane man.
Cartesian plane.
Cartesian
XY.
plane man.
XY.
It's a
Yeah.
Cartesian plane man. Yeah. The X and
Okay.
Y.
Obsessa.
Yeah, I love it.
I love it. Okay. 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 So let me first of all, Sheeptor was kind of right, and dwolfx is right, and Cendrill is also right. All of you were right. It's a simple concept. You can actually figure it out for yourself. And I'm just gonna say what the gist is, okay? The self is actually comprised of three parts in this concept. First is the self worth or the self esteem. Now, self esteem or self worth comprises of what we think about ourselves. So, yeah, so shifters, right? Carl Rogers, not to be confused with Max Rogers or anything like that, or Kentucky Rogers. I don't know. Uh, Rogers believed feelings of self worth develop in early childhood, and were formed from the interaction of the child with the mother and the father. And anything that you experience and all of the outcomes of the decisions you've made. When I say this like that, it sounds like it's from existentialism. But when I say it, it means that your sense of self that you form through your experiences and what you perceive in in your developing years, or even right now. Okay, and self-image. It's like the culmination of who you are from the time you were born to now. And self-image, this is how we see ourselves, which is important to good psychological health. And it can influence our body image and also on on our inner personality. And in a simple level, we might perceive ourselves as good or bad, beautiful or ugly, like that. And self-image affects how we think, feel, and behave in the world. Now, the one important thing to know is, as Cendrill said before, like your goals, right? You said you
Yeah,
want to
self
do something.
improvement. Yeah.
Now, self-improvement, yeah. Now, there's a third one. The third concept is ideal self. You have a vision of what you want to be. So
Mm,
you constantly try to change every day so that you can become like that. Now,
yeah.
as I said, it consists of our goals, ambitions, and it is dynamic. It forever changes. Every day you tend to change your goal, or you have little goals to make yourself better. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. And okay. Now, now. I've always talked about existentialism before, right? And it's kind of like it, but it's not.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yes.
Now, when I say existentialism, what do you think of it? What do you think of it?
Well, for me, existentialism just means that your worth is defined by uh your wait. Is that right? Or am I confusing the two things? Anyway, I think for me, existentialism is your self worth is defined by your. I mean, your worth is defined by
Mm-hmm.
your work, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
okay, Cendrill, do you have any ideas?
When it comes to existentialism, all I can think about is that you have a purpose why you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Like in a game, in an RPG, you got bond.
Yeah.
Your purpose is to get
Mm-hmm.
stronger, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Your
Mm-hmm.
purpose is to get social links, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There are lots of people.
Shout out
You
to
max them,
social
yeah,
link.
yeah, max them up to level
Mm-hmm.
10.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just
Either
throwing
it's a
those
Fool
out there.
Arcana,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Magician Arcana, you know,
Mm-hmm.
Chariot, Strength,
Mm-hmm.
Lovers Arcana, okay, all that
Mm-hmm.
jazz.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, yeah, it's like you serve a purpose for why you
Mm-hmm.
exist.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think that's what comes to my
If you
mind when
think.
I
Mm-hmm.
hear the word
Mm-hmm.
existentialism.
Okay.
So yeah, basically persona.
Okay.
Yeah, persona.
Hey! No name
Yeah, oh
dropping.
no, it's not a sponsored podcast.
We're gonna get copyright strike.
Okay.
I give you
dwolfx.
Come on, man,
dwolfx.
give me a
What
break.
about you?
Okay.
What's existentialism for you?
Mm,
Ah, so basically, we existentialism is more about out proof of existence for me. Like, how do I know I exist? Do I really
Ooh.
exist? Am I really in myself right now, or am I the result of my previous self, or am I? I'm just as myself right now, but in a few seconds, I'm not myself anymore. I'm someone else that's the result of my previous self.
Okay. Nice.
Hmm.
Yes. How? Wait. How about you, Sheeptar?
Oh, wait. I thought I. Anyway.
Oh, wait. Have you? Have
Yeah.
you? Oh, wait. I thought.
Uh,
I thought you haven't yet. Oh well.
no. I just
Yeah.
said that existentialism for me is your worth is defined by your work.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
Kind of
what you
work you
do.
have, yeah.
What
Yes.
you do?
Does it
Okay.
does it involve like career or the
No.
hobby or a
It,
mix of those?
I mean, basically, it's an umbrella. It's an umbrella, and everything you said is under it, are under it rather. Uh, because existentialism, like humanism, it focuses on free will and decisions, but existentialism is kind of bleak because it kind of focuses on it's very rash. It's a rational way of thinking. It basically says that what x plus y is equal to z, and z is the consequence, and what will add up to you, and it will be like your percepted subjective experience on life, like that, and all of
Mm-hmm.
those subjective experiences are what defines you right now. It's
Mm-hmm.
an umbrella term, your experience, you see.
I see.
Now what they are both kind of on the same wavelength, but there are subtle differences. But I'm gonna tell you guys the the ano yan? The
Did you just say?
similarities
Did you
first.
just say ooh mid
Like
Ooh,
mid
that.
sentence? I heard you say ooh mid sentence. Okay,
Yeah,
ooh,
I
yeah,
think, I think,
I think.
I think
Mm.
I said ooh, but I didn't. Yeah.
you did.
I
You did.
mean, eto,
When in
so
doubt, you did.
yeah.
Play it back. Play it back. Play it back.
Yeah.
Play it back,
Check the
Chief.
VOD. Check the VOD.
Cut
Play it
out.
back.
Anyways, uh, okay, they're similar. Existentialism and humanism, they're similar because they share the respect for the client's subjective experience. You know, when their decisions, their what they perceive, they respect it, and they appreciate the uniqueness and the individuality of each client.
So you're
And
telling us that we shouldn't respect so that we can and have proof of existence.
that's that's close to nihilism, but sure.
Holism. Wow.
Close.
Mm.
You're
Mm-hmm.
close. Okay. And you have to trust in the capacity of the client to make positive and constructive conscious choices. Because if someone can actually make self-destructive choices, the opposite can be said about those positive choices, right?
Mm.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
And this goes back to our to our am I teaching a class?
Yeah, you're actually teaching a class.
So you're
And
It
this
saying
sounds
goes
like it,
back
but
to what I said earlier about uh yan,
so
I forgot the
anarchy.
term. No,
Anarchy is the
not
answer.
anarchy, man. I forgot what I said earlier. Damn it. Yeah. You're parting the clouds and making them realize that they already have the answer. That see, that's what I meant.
the answer.
Yeah, the answer.
The
Not a
answer.
totally not an arcana.
Yeah. The answer.
Yeah.
Persona 3.
Yeah. They
Mm.
to make things short, they have a common emphasis, which is the freedom of choices and personal responsibility to those choices, and the autonomy, because it's not it's a non-authoritative therapy. You get what I'm saying?
Mm. Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. Now, hmm, w- so in your opinion, in you guys, or in your guys's
In you
guys's,
guys
Yeah,
is.
it's
in you guys's,
guys,
in
yeah.
you guys's,
It's one
yeah,
syllable, man. So
yeah,
the rule in English, if there's
yeah,
one syllable and it's like,
guys's,
it ends with S. Yeah,
guys's,
actually, yeah, yeah.
in
I
your
don't know,
guys,
man.
in your
Yeah,
guys's
just
opinion.
yeah.
That sounds wrong, man.
Yeah,
In
I
your
know it
guys,
does. Yeah,
English
I'm
is
what?
just
weird.
yeah, yeah,
In you
yeah,
guys, in your guys's,
yeah.
in
I'm
your
just
guys's
fooling
opinion.
around, man. Go,
Yeah, me
go.
too. Your guys' opinion. What's a fully functioning person? Like he's like how do you tell that someone has it all figured out?
You know, when somebody already knows his goal and focused on it.
Go.
Oh my god, did you
Pause.
just did you really just say that to pigeon it in?
You know, when you have a goal,
Yeah, and then you just want
yeah,
to work on that goal
for-
with
you
all
wanna
your
go,
focus.
yeah,
Yes.
you leave
You leave
everything, even your
everything
family,
behind.
Even your
Yeah.
family.
even your family. Yes, yeah. I actually heard it. Yeah, yeah. You leave your family.
From the wise
I
words
love
of
it.
Rendon. Labadon
The
2021.
modern day
Labrador.
Buddha.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? I actually like the guy because he became a meme. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. No one like took him seriously.
On a side
Yeah,
note, what I said before to you guys, Rendon Labrador is the modern day Buddha. Think about it.
dude,
Think
come on,
just
stop.
on it.
Dude, just stop. You actually hijacked our game one night. We thought you were going actually. We thought you were actually going to sleep. Then you just logged in saying that statement. Come on,
Come on,
dude.
think
It's
about it.
just so.
Dude,
No,
He
no,
left
no.
everything behind in pursuit of his goal. Don't tell me that's not like Buddha when he left everything behind to reach enlightenment. Mm. I dropped my mittens. I challenge you to, to refute
Mic
that.
drop. Mic drop. Mic drop.
Mitten
Mic
drop.
drop. Yeah, let's go. Mic drop. Let's go.
Yeah.
God
So,
damn it.
what can you say about that, huh? Huh?
what are you gonna say now?
Well-
What are you gonna say about that punk? Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah.
what are you gonna
yeah.
say?
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, but the point.
You wanna
Yeah,
fight?
but I think his point was that if you have a goal, you work for it. I think that's the gist of
Yeah.
of his message. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Aside from
told
that,
funny.
leave the family. Yeah. I mean, that leave
Every
the
day I
family
don't
part
think.
is like every day you wake up. I don't think. I can't believe I'm actually translating. I can actually get paid for
You don't even have a
subbing that.
transcript of
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
Just
actually,
reciting it
yeah,
from
if I-
memory, but
yeah.
we're translating it already.
Yes, because yeah,
Okay.
you were probably watching K dramas or anime. You got so used to the language that you just translate it instantly. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know. Sometimes it's like just like that. It's just a snap when you hear a word, like you just
Like,
an English word
like,
comes into your
well,
mind. Yeah.
Like thank you. You think of ariga thanks. Like that.
Yes, very good. Thanks very much. Yeah, sounds good.
And like yamete could
Hear
have
me.
stopped like that.
No,
Yes.
no.
No, please
Uh,
stop.
comment
Stop.
sorry.
Stop.
Okay, guys.
Oh,
Gumina,
man,
sorry.
it's too soon, man. It's
too
too
soon.
soon.
Yeah, come on,
It's
guys.
too
I thought we're
Guys,
going to.
Guys, it's just 11:35 in the 37 in the evening. So,
Okay.
Only 24 hours have passed.
Okay, fine. I'm a carry on now.
yeah.
Fully functioning person. Number one, it's openness to experience.
Open to experience. You mean open-minded? Something like that.
Open-minded ka ba?
Mm.
Actually, kinda is. Because because what matters here is experience. Like everything you experience, you perceive, right?
Mhm.
Right. So yeah, openness to experience is good. Lingering on those experiences is bad. Get it?
Okay.
Okay. Living in the here and now. That's
Yeah.
why I said lingering is bad. Because thinking of the past makes you what?
It
Not
gives you
move
the
on.
sad. It gives you the sad.
You are not. You're not.
It gives you the sad.
Damn it.
I mean, dude, come on. It's not just sad, man. I mean, it angers you. It
Yeah.
makes you sad, and if
Yes,
it's a happy
It-
memory, it makes you smile randomly.
It's preventing you from learning from that experience. You're basically
Yeah.
being stuck
Yeah.
while the world
Yeah,
is moving on, continuing on around you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
As they
getting.
say, you can't race with time. Yeah.
I think it was who said that. I think it was Buddha. That if you
Oh,
live.
no, are we going to go back to that?
No. We're not. I'm not sure it was Buddha. If it was Buddha or Confucius, I don't know. But someone said that if
can-
you
can
live
we,
in the live in the future, you're anxious, but you live in the past, you're kind of like traumatized
Why
or
do I
depressed.
Yeah, why do I
Yes.
feel it's good from Kung Fu Panda, the turtle
It's
man?
not Kung Fu Panda.
It's kind of
It's not.
Master
It's
Oogway.
not. Not. It's not.
Monkey. Monkey.
Damn it. Anyways, if you
Mm.
live in the moment, you're getting in touch with reality. You're gonna get yourself grounded. No, no.
You're grounding
You're gonna
yourself in
get grounded in
reality.
your room. And
Mm,
you gotta ground yourself in reality. Yeah. So
I
yeah,
see.
there we go.
Okay.
And
That's
third
what my
is
therapist always told me.
you have a therapist.
You have a
Damn.
therapist?
I had a
You're
therapist
you're in therapy?
Wait,
You
before.
were in
since when? Since
29.
when?
That's 2019.
Is it because of FGO?
It's because
There
of
are a
FGO,
lot.
isn't it?
There's a lot of factors.
Yeah,
But
there's a
yeah,
lot of factors.
one of that is my addiction.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't wallow in FGO, man. The rate
Yes.
up is a lie.
Rate up is a
The
lie.
rate up is a lie.
So so
For
so
all
you're
who's watching the stream right now, I tell you, every gotcha game, the rate up is a lie.
I don't
You
know
will
about
never
that,
get
man.
that 5-star. You will never get
I
that
don't
five
know
star.
about that,
this
man.
is
And
this coming from the guy who pulled last night or the other night and got a
Oh
five
no,
star
no,
that
no.
he didn't even want.
is this coming from the guy that plays is with in Genshin raids?
No, it's not. I'm not. I'm not. No,
Hmm.
no. What
Okay.
Genshin?
With
I don't
that.
play
Okay.
Genshin. I don't play Genshin. What's that?
Sure.
Sure, man.
Mister.
Sure.
I didn't want to get this guy, but I got
But I
him.
got it, yeah. Mr. EX rank luck over here.
Yeah.
You know what? Should we
Mr.
just move on to the next topic, please?
Okay.
No,
We're
it
staying
is
on
not
this.
to
We're
work.
staying on this topic. This is literally my topic.
Oh yeah. Let's
Oh
You know
not
what?
go there.
yeah.
You
It's
know what?
true.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
a
just gonna
good
end it
set.
with
Yeah, yeah.
the fully functioning
Yeah.
human. I'm not human. Whoa, what the
Yeah.
hell?
Human world. Yeah.
Fully
Wait,
functioning person.
what's
Okay.
the second part of the self? Self-esteem, ideal self, and
Self-esteem, ideal self, and self-worth.
self-worth.
There are
Okay.
3 parts.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now,
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, there's an.
Anyway,
it's an
go
interesting
Yeah,
topic.
continue screen step.
Okay.
You
The
wanted to end
third
your talk.
the third factor, or like the third hallmark of a fully functioning individual, ooh, fancy, is organismic trusting. And what? And I know
what
it
does that
sounds
mean?
wrong, and it kind of does because organismic. Ah, okay.
I'm sorry.
It
Forgive my
just
juvenile mind.
it just basically tells you that you are in the right path to self-actualization. You get that?
Ooh, Maslow's
Because-
hierarchy of needs.
Yes, because
Okay.
Maslow is humanistic.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's part of
Mm.
this wave. Anyways, because when I said earlier that this is a this goal is self-realization or self-actualization, every person has the potential to actualize. Like, you just need, in Maslow's terms, you just need to fulfill the basic needs and then work your way up, right? Right.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Yes.
in humanistic approach, everyone can fulfill their destiny, like that.
Like predestination?
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
No,
It's, if you say predestination, it's gonna be deterministic, and that's not
that's not
one of the main concept of
yes.
humanistic therapy or approach. Now, the fourth one will be freedom. As I said before, everyone
America.
is free to do. Yeah, it's America.
Christ. Freedom is the
Yeah.
It's not
And
fair.
fifth is creativity, because if you feel free and responsible, you will act accordingly and participate in the Zawarudo,
The world. The world.
the world.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You know what? Yeah.
I ended my topic with. Oh wait, I forgot something very important in this kind of approach: the unconditional positive regard.
Whoa, what's that?
What do you guys think about that term?
Can you repeat that again?
Unconditional positive
Sir, can you repeat that? Can you repeat that? Yeah,
Unconditional positive regard. Hey, no googling. Hey, no googling.
Hey, I'm not googling it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
go.
I'm
But
not
No, no,
googling
no.
it. I'm actually playing a game while we're doing this. In case you forgot,
yeah, you're a TFT master
I'm
rank
not playing
Yeah,
TFT right now.
master rank. Okay.
I'm not playing TFT right now.
Okay. What do you guys think about it?
Hmm. Repeat those words again.
Honest.
One more time. One more time.
Yeah.
Unconditional
Conditional.
positive regard.
Okay.
Unconditional positive.
This
So,
is very
if,
important in humanistic therapy or approach in therapy.
so if I'm going to just take those words as is, that means
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
whatever you do
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
affects the world in a positive way,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
or
Okay.
affects yourself in a positive way.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Okay.
mean,
How about
I
you,
am just
Mr.
going
Cendrill?
on with the
Oh,
words here.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
semantics. Am I right?
same.
Yes, it's
Yes.
semantics.
Actually, I'm same with sheep. Like, I mean, all I can think of
Mm-hmm.
is positive reinforcement.
Oh,
You
oh,
know,
so
some sort.
behaviorism, huh?
Yeah, some sort of validation.
No, no, no.
Something.
I'm not,
Yeah,
not like
it's
that.
far. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
not that. Okay.
Like, how about you, Mr. D Wolf, playing a game while we're talking?
What are we talking about again?
What do you think of unconditional positive regard?
I have no idea what that means, but I think
Come on,
it
throw a
just means that
curveball.
we're supposed to be positive about our regards.
About our
Okay.
regards.
Cool.
Yeah, I
Cool.
love it. I
I
love it.
love it.
I love it.
I love it. Okay.
Top 10 answers
Okay.
science couldn't comprehend.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay. Am I?
Kidding. Go.
It means uh caring for the client, and not just about caring for the client, but it's accepting the person as they are instead of what I want them to be, because it's a non-authoritative way. You don't command. And accepting people as they are. You don't see them as a when they come to your office. You don't see of them. You don't look at them and see a drug addict or like
You're looking at them
a
as a
person
person.
or depressed. Yeah. One important concept that I left out earlier. Carl Rogers believed that uh, in the behaviorism, like they took out the how people think, and they just respond to stimulus, right? And they took away what it means to be human. What in And he believes that when people, humans, are experiencing a mental illness, you have to bring back their humanity, like
Oh,
the currents, the
Mm.
you know.
it's like an anime protagonist would do.
Yeah, kind of does, but
Mm.
it's important to bring back their humanity, like to their human self, because they're humans.
So
You just
Mm.
have to.
humanize them because they got dehumanized in some
Yeah,
capacity.
I don't
yeah.
think it's demonized. Like a person
They're not
became
demonized.
hollow. Like
Dehumanized.
Dehumanized.
dehumanized. Okay,
Dehumanized.
dehumanized.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
What the,
Yes, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm
we are
sorry.
not chanting a
No,
ritual to
please
turn
don't
them into demons.
misunderstand. It was a mistake. Come on, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
keep
5 people
stepping on
are
that
watching.
mindset
Cool.
and get
Yeah.
them and
The,
it can get
yeah.
people demonetized.
It's
It's
dehumanized.
okay.
Demonetized. Wow. Okay.
Demonetized. Anyways,
Mm.
and yeah, so you can't because if you think of them as such, like a drug addict, you will
You have this
probably taint that session with your bias,
bias. I
and you
knew it.
can't allow that. You can't allow that. You have to think of them like a person you are talking to, you're trying to help with something that they're burdened with, like that. You don't
Mm.
think of like, you should be this, you should be that. You don't do that. You have to, as I said before, the client already has the answer. You just have to help him realize it, like that.
Ah, I
Mm.
see. So that's how
Yeah.
therapy works.
In
Okay. So
in humanistic approach.
Oh, humanistic approach. So
They
basically,
haven't
you're
even
saying
begun
that
CPT.
they already have the answer. Just the therapist helps
Them uncover the answer
uncover
from
the answer
within.
from. Yeah, right.
Mm,
Okay, that's
mm,
interesting.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Is
That's the gist
is
of it.
is Carl Rogers? By what?
Carl Rogers, yes.
Is Carl
Not Kenny
Rogers the
Rogers.
guy? Nah. But was he the guy who said that all humans are inherently good, or no?
No, no, no. Was it? Who was that? John Locke?
I'm not sure. It's just his
Locke
way of doing things. It's like it's grounded on
or
the fact that a human is a human. It's
oh
not
yeah.
it's not anything. It's not bad or good. It's just a human.
Mhm.
And it more of like aligns with humans are blank slates like
So
that, right?
neither good nor
Well,
bad. You're
it
you're being
edgy.
written with your by your experiences.
But yeah, kind of like that. But you're human. It's like that.
Yeah.
You're human, and everything you experience up to now makes you who you are. I accept that. Now let me help you like that. That may help
I
you
see.
figure out what you need to do, what you already know, like that.
Mhm.
Mm,
I see. So
mhm,
yeah, that's actually cool in a way. That
mhm.
like you already have something in you. Just some
Mhm.
person will help you find that
Yeah,
something in you.
and it actually
Like
depends
that.
on the person. That's why you need to be ecclesiastic. What you call it?
Ecclesiastic?
Ecclesiastic. I think. Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know how to
Isn't
word.
isn't that a chapter in the Bible?
No, no.
So so basically,
Ecclesiastic means all around. You know all the
Oh,
approach.
omnipotent, something
No,
like that.
omnipotent.
omniprotein.
I am all the proteins combined.
Yes.
Captain Protein over
Yes.
here.
Yeah, like that.
So this isn't like the gotcha. Like everything's based on luck. Like you know. mm. Speaking of
Just
gotchas,
love that
I
Yeah,
think
speaking
segue.
of
someone. Yeah. Speaking of
Yeah,
gotchas,
I thought someone wants to talk about the gotchas.
someone's
Mhm.
playing TFT right now. The master rank is IGN is dwolfx.
Isn't TFT inherently a gacha?
Yes, it is. You're basically
It's a
playing a competitive
competitive gotcha,
gotcha.
but
It's a competitive gotcha, but you don't. I think uh, you
Luck.
draw
It's a
you draw
it,
units
skill-based
from there,
game.
right?
It's
Yeah.
not a luck-based
Mm.
game.
A
Because
there is some luck
skill-based
to it.
gacha game. Interesting.
yes, because
There,
basically you still
there is
have
some.
control on what you're drawing.
You
Ooh.
have control of when you should draw because you level up. You get access to, well, you get better odds for or more expensive units.
Okay, how predatory is TFT to you, Luke? Luke, la, la. I mean,
Do you
I'm
look
yeah, yeah,
X?
yeah. hmm Luke
uh,
Skywalker, go.
it's not that predatory. If anything, it's actually refreshing to play it. After failing in your gacha rolls.
No, it's not. For the
Okay.
people who are listening right now, no, it's not. It's a
No, it's
lie.
not.
It is.
Oh no,
It
yeah,
is.
Eggs were a
don't believe
lie,
in the ring.
Steven.
The main concern is that you actually it's if you guys have played games like I that have like 18 different stats for gachas, like
18 different stats?
it's not just the strength and speed, defense. It's like crit damage, crit rate,
Oh, I
hit
have
at
that. Master Super
speed,
League has that.
effectiveness, cooldown, on items, item combinations, item sets. Basically, i- the complexity of a MOBA inside a gacha game kind of thing. I think is what's happening here.
Okay. But you don't spend for it that much, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Like other
yeah.
games.
You don't. Uh, Playing TFT is free. Playing TFT is free. You
TFT is
cannot
free.
buy anything that will improve your gameplay.
If you suck, you suck, but you're gonna look good in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Technically, you can buy coaching sessions, but that won't necessarily
Buy
improve your
coaching
gameplay.
sessions from dwolfx.
Yes. Yeah. No, seriously, dwolfx is a good TFT player. If you guys want to.
He stomps people in lobbies.
Yeah, he gets queued with challenger rank. So yeah.
He's the
I'm not.
challenger in Masters rank.
No, I'm not.
Pray for dwolfx. Get him out of Masters.
I can't get out, man.
He's in hell.
Are overly skewed.
Yeah. Speaking
I
of,
died. I'm at 0 LP.
His lobbies are skewed. That's another way of saying that his MMR is so godly that he's matched up against challengers.
No, that's
Yes,
because
yeah,
no,
exactly.
it's just because there's so few people playing it when I play in page server.
yeah,
So,
page server.
NA server is more balanced because there's a bigger player base. I should be playing in OCE, but my ping in OCE is way worse than in NA for some weird reason.
I see.
Because of
Just-
sharks.
But how different is the ranking system from TFT to like the Summoner's Rift League? Is it the
there's-
same or that's another
Yeah,
mechanic?
there's no promotion series and you basically promote once you exceed the 100 LP threshold, but you demote when you have 0 LP unless your MMR is high enough to make the system go. You're not demoting until you lose this many games, which has happened to me a few times. Like I lost a Diamond 4 like with 0 LP like twice. I didn't get demoted. Basically, it's a big demotes, but things like demoting from Master to Diamond 1 or Diamond 2 down to Diamond 3, it probably won't stop. It'll just stop you from demoting in severe cases like Diamond 4 to Plat 1.
I see. So there's no like like a competitive like the way I see it, it's like it's easy to rank up in TFT.
No, it's not. It's not that easy. Because also the thing here is that if you want to rank up fast, you need to get a bunch of first places.
So you need to destroy the lobby.
Yeah,
Bury them,
and
bury them 6 feet under.
I remember
and-
Ace trash talking Sarah's lane.
Of course.
I'll destroy that. Really? Really? Seraph? You got paired with Seraph?
then
I'll
then-
destroy that.
Destroyed.
Then,
Yeah. And then I got. And then Viego
I guess
happened.
I guess the
Oh,
I guess
wait,
the
This
the
is
best way.
Dutchman's game, right? This was Dutchman's game.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh, it's
Luke.
Genshin.
Okay, Wolfex, go.
Hey,
You
it's
will?
Genshin.
Yeah. You were saying?
Hey, I thought we were talking about gacha games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, why did we go to like the Summoner's Rift?
I
Yeah,
don't
because
know. We go
yeah,
wherever
because
the
I,
wind takes us, man.
yeah, I mean, I just remembered how she was trash talk. Yeah, trash talking, destroy Zerath, because he's a
Oh,
Zerath main.
Destroy that.
He knows the weaknesses of the
Yeah.
champion he mains.
He's a Serath main that doesn't
Yeah.
script.
Wait, Serath main
Yeah,
script?
that's script.
No, they don't.
Yes.
I mean, some
It's-
do, but they
It's one of
don't.
the easiest champs to script for some reason.
But it's one of the easiest champs to play.
Is it? The
Isn't it?
positioning, man. You need positioning with that. Yeah. So,
Maybe I
since
played
we're
it
in the
wrong.
topic, okay. Since we're in the topic of gacha games, I have a question for all you addicts out there.
I'm not an addict.
No, I'm
Got
not.
over
No,
that.
not an addict. Not an
You're
addict.
stage 4
No, no,
addict,
no,
admit it.
What happens if you don't get to pull on the banner you want?
And then you just
Mm,
wait for the next
Oh.
rate up.
just live with it.
But rate-ups are a lie, right?
Yeah, but I think of gacha games now as just well, you are not you don't lose anything by not gaining something. Basically, you have all the
Don't you?
tools you have all the tools you need. It's just that there are some characters that you want. So by not
Yes.
getting those characters, it's not hindering you from progressing through the game. So if you think of it as a game, like as just a simple game, then it's not taking anything out of the experience. But those characters that you do want, it's either they have good design, they're waifu material, or there's something
Waifu
there's
material.
something so
So-
OP that will
Waifu.
make the game so much easier to play. So so I just think of it like that, and then if I don't get them, then it's fine, and if I do get them, then I'm just thankful for it. I
Not
basically
gonna
live-
lie,
yeah.
most of the the SSRs or the 5-star
SSRs.
characters,
Yeah.
like I
Sorry.
mean,
USSR.
some of them are not really that good, especially
Yes.
for FGO. So FGO has a lot of 5-stars and SSRs, but personally, for me, the rider one, Mayev, I actually don't appreciate that 5-star rider. But some people do like her because she's waifu
Yeah.
material or her
Mhm.
character design is
Mhm.
good.
Mm.
But mechanics wise,
Mhm.
that's why
If
dwolfx here is like saying that some gachas are predatory.
Mhm.
Probably that's one factor of
basically,
pulling.
what I'm saying is that the gachas that don't that make it hard to acquire even and bad characters is pretty predatory in itself.
Oh,
Yeah.
my gacha is like that.
No, for me that can be considered predatory if not even if by pulling you're not even getting the bare minimum that you need, then that's kind of bad because it's
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
it's hindering you from progressing through the game.
Okay. Okay.
That's why I adopt Genshin, because also there's no justifiable reason for it to have the weapons and the characters mixed into the same gacha.
Yeah, I don't like that as well.
Yeah.
It should be separate.
Yeah. I
That is
mean,
true. But
dwolfx has a
like,
point
there-
there that they should like divide
Mm-mm.
the gacha
Like,
For
weapons and
items.
characters.
and
Yeah, but
Yes.
characters,
but
yeah.
the thing there is that there are a few characters in Genshin. So
Yeah, but the
Mm.
thing here is that there should be alternative means to earn those characters. Then, like, it can't be just as you have this set of characters that you can earn, and everything else is locked behind a paywall. Or if they're saying that these characters are supposed to be hard to get
Money.
because but this we're not making it easy for you because we want to earn money. That's predatory in itself.
yeah,
Like-
you have
like-
a point there.
One more thing I hate about gachas. Well, I don't. I'm not saying that I totally hate it, but it's one thing I hate about them is they tend to add. They just add SSRs. They don't take time to add like the 3 stars, the 4 stars,
Mm.
and if they continue to add SSRs, the 5 stars, they are just gonna dilute the pool and make it even
Yes.
harder
Yes.
to get
Yes.
the unit that you
Yep.
want.
That's what
I-
exactly happened to FGO.
And that's
So-
what
No.
makes it
I
even more
Yeah,
predatory.
it has a lot of pool of 5-stars that you just get spooked, right?
No,
You
but
get spooked by a random 5-star.
the thing about Fate Grand Order that I like is I'm actually I have a differing opinion from you on that one because in Fate Grand Order they added there are more 4 stars than there are 5 stars right now.
And that
and
should
there are
be the
more 3
case.
stars than there are 4. Wait a minute. Are there more 3 stars than there are? I think there's almost an equal amount of 3 stars to 4 stars, and
4
then
stars.
they're adding more 2 and 1 star units. And this new arc, the Lost Belt arc, they're adding new 1 star characters. And
But
these one-star characters are, well, you can't exactly rely on them for damage except for
Mhm.
one, but most of them are good support characters, which is something you need to, to bolster
Yeah,
your
I
party.
wish all of the gacha games are like that, where the low cost units you can use. I mean, my gacha personally, uh, they they kind of overlook the one star to 3 star units, but some 3 stars. Don't get me wrong, some 3 stars and 2 stars are useful, but if they're not, the others are just trash. You should be able to incorporate them to your team, like that, like that.
Yes,
Uh,
yes.
the I uh
Mm.
okay, so this is gonna be a take that I have. Um, Arc Knights is
Oh, Aqua
probably
Knights.
is an outlier for me because one, it's made by a Chinese developer, and two, it doesn't have the predatory gacha system, and three, everything in can be used. I dropped it because it was a bit too grindy for my taste, but uh, everything's usable, well, in some capacity.
Yeah, because
It's
I think it's a tower defense game, right? So
it's a tower defense, but there are
mm,
challenge modes involved.
TD.
yeah, because you have a point there because you say that every character has a use because every character has a utility there. It's a tower
No,
defense
no,
game.
no. It's not that every character has a utility. It's because also you can mix and match characters to achieve the same results as other or loadouts.
Mm, yeah, I think I tried Art Knights for a while, like a week, then I dropped the game as well
If
because
if the basically it's fine, but it's a bit too grindy.
actually it depends on the
It
player's
it's
appetite
it,
to
it
grind.
it's
Yeah.
a bit too grindy, and then it the even the auto battle system is a takes too long. Because it just does is it replaces your gameplay that
Mm,
you succeeded with, and then and if you upgraded the unit and the cost of that unit increases, it ruins the recording. So you need to manually do it again.
I see.
Hey, Cendrill, auto battle.
What?
I wish we had that.
I wish we
Uh,
had auto battle, auto farming
but
mechanic in our
yeah,
games.
yeah. Okay. Here's the weird thing about gachas that I've noticed. Japan, if it's a Japanese gacha, they typically have interesting mechanics that are good enough to ensure the player base comes back even if the rates are low or if the content is grindy.
Yes.
Uh,
Mhm.
Yes.
Korea, they have a different approach to it. What they do is they have a lot of free content that lets people have more chances to gacha out.
That's true.
Mhm.
Most Chinese gachas, it's not all. There are some that are fairly fair about getting in gacha characters, like Iron Saga, where er, the gacha is mostly for the it's mostly for the mechs, which I count as equipment. You can get almost every character in the game, every pilot character in Iron Saga from just a different system. You have the option to pull for them, but it's not mandatory. It's just yeah, to pull. You can just eventually have all of them and without spending.
Mm,
That's the Chinese gacha that kind of fine, in my opinion, but people who treat mechs as characters would say otherwise. But in general, most Chinese gachas, especially the ones that have like server 1 opening, server 2 opening, those are the most predatory because they will have events that you can't complete without spending. There's also those
mm,
PvP driven and gachas, which are
Driven gotchas are okay.
uh,
It's
most well,
competition is good.
no, as
mm.
in if the content is majority PvP, that's a red flag on the gacha system as a whole.
Wait,
All
why?
because
Can you expound why?
it
I mean, most of the
for
games, non gacha games, are like PvP driven.
no, no,
So
Yeah.
no, no, for gachas, because what's gonna happen is that they're stating their intent that where we just want to earn money from this game. We don't
Yes.
care if you enjoy the experience. And as long as we
Uh,
get money from on people playing this game, and we don't care about how healthy the gacha system is.
But whales keep the lights on.
yeah,
No, but
apparently.
if it's
That's it. That's
PvP
the thing.
driven, it's bad
If
because
if
as
if
you said.
all
Sorry. Go on. Sorry. Go
okay,
dwolfx.
what if
Woof
it
woof.
if everything is just as you need this character or basically in those games you need this character to compete. It does there's no way around it. If you don't have it, you're gonna fall off. You need this and then it's gonna keep happening with every release.
Yes,
Makes
exactly.
sense.
Yeah.
Because PvP, yeah, like what you said earlier, Cendrill. You said that most of the non-gacha games are PvP driven, but in those
Yeah.
games, you can grind. You can do something to get the things that you need in order to kill other players. But when it's gacha, it's not in your control. It's in luck's hands, whether you get those things or not. So, what's gonna end up happening is that if you really want to progress through the game, then you have to get lucky or buy more
To get
currency
lucky.
in order to get it. So it's
Yeah.
bad.
A healthy
But
gacha.
but if you can farm the currency that you can use to pull, that's not bad, right?
Yeah,
It's
if
not
there
as
are,
bad, but
yeah, it's not as bad.
it's probably there's still some repercussions. Like a healthy gacha would have the monetization be in mostly convenience, not the you need this to progress or you need this to compete. It 100%. Sure, they can and have some of those, but if everything they monetize is based around that, the gacha's not healthy. The reason why I say it's primarily those gachas that have we're opening server 1 here, server 2 here is because those are those models are typically the ones that require you to spend to compete and progress. And not only that, it would typically entail a Chinese developer, which I do
What
not
does it
know.
have to be Chinese?
Yeah.
I do I do not know why it's typically Chinese developers, but the common thing about those games are there's a lot of bugs or reuse assets from their previous works,
I mean,
reuse assets and reuse game mechanics from their previous works.
well,
Now you're just saying
Yeah.
League is a Chinese company. Sorry,
yes,
Riot is a
because
Chinese company.
because they
No,
recycle assets as well, but it's a
No.
Western developer.
It's not even recycle. Na they change something and dish it out. It's literally they get what they had in the previous game, update the graphics,
Retouch
and
it.
then put it back, then put it out again, but call it something else.
Mm,
I call it being thrifty.
No.
I mean, if
Uh,
you
uh,
didn't play, if you're like a
if-
new player and you haven't heard of the old game, then why would you care that it was a reused asset?
I mean, it's a trivia,
basically
you know.
they're not innovating the game. They're going like game uh let's say there's a game called Shadows of Gacha. And then and then it shut
Shadow
down.
of what
That's
now?
I'm not gonna
Can
play
we
that
make that a
game.
thing now? Can we make that a thing now?
Come on, guys, give dwolfx a break. Come on.
Can you program
Let's go
that
with Shadow.
dwolfx so
let's
we
go
can
with-
play that game?
Let's
Oh,
go
I
with
know.
Shadow
Let's
of
play.
Gacha. Come
Let's
on, let's go
play
with.
MMORPG Maker and make that game.
Shadow
Okay.
Gacha.
Let me finish. Let me finish. So they released
Who wants to make
they released that
the
game.
character model, the sprite?
Then a year later they shut it down, and then a few months later they They released Shadows of Gacha 2.
Electric
Shadows of Gacha,
Boogaloo.
I love it.
I
And,
like the creativity, man. I love it.
and
It has
what
spunk.
basically
Yeah.
the only thing the only things that have changed is the monetization system and the graphics are updated. Nothing else. It's the same characters, same
I-
gameplay,
Yeah, I
everything
think
else
I
is the
know.
same. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think
Not-
I knew of a game like that, like from years back. It keeps getting in my ads. League of Angels.
Oh my
Is
god.
that,
Heard of
is that
that?
even
Yeah,
still?
Yes.
Is that
Yes.
Yes.
is
And
that still
Is that,
alive?
is that,
The-
is that still
I think-
alive?
Yeah, I
checked
think
the
months
developer.
later I saw League of Angels 2 with exactly the same design.
That's
Is
a
that-
that's a different thing entirely. The ads were misleading in gameplay.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
actually checked the gameplay and
I thought it was a
even checked the
MOBA and
developer.
I got a gotcha.
You got predated. You got predated, man.
Here's the
Damn
thing with
it.
that. It's a Chinese
Where's the
developer.
FBI? Hey,
It's a
don't
Chinese-
blame everything on the Chinese, man.
No.
Come on.
It's this the chances of it being in this monetization model or this quality of work or like I see it often because it seems to be a trend with Chinese developed gachas. It's a
I
trend.
think it's a
common
business model that works for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because-
business model.
because-
okay.
trend. I think it's
The
primarily
point that they
because
actually
of-
destroyed the RPG industry, right? Oh wait, MOBA did that.
MOBA did that.
MOBA did that.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Blame Ice Frog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
It just
you know,
it's
No,
Dota was just too good.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
it just works because of the
I-
short attention span that people have now.
I think it's primarily because
I mean,
China's gaming
short
market
kasi,
for a
Bigger.
long time until in recent years the Chinese gaming market was literally just mobile games and PC games. The mobile games component would likely be gachas and the Chinese like to whale.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Basically gambling. Yeah, basically gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like gambling. I don't know
Yeah,
why, but they really do like gambling.
Mhm.
You know what? That's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna segue here, but that is something I really don't like about gachas. It's basically gambling,
Gambling.
but for
Mm.
younger audiences. And when I'm thinking back to it, it sounds so scary because what if
Isn't that
there's a
Oh, yeah,
teenager
okay, go.
that gets addicted to a certain gacha game and that gacha game just turns out to be predatory. So imagine the lengths that guy would
Teenager. Yeah.
do just to get
Yeah,
a certain
it's one of those
character.
credit
It's-
card kids
yes
Yeah.
yes exactly
getting the
like
credit cards of the
I mean,
people,
like,
yeah.
a while
adults can
ago-
control, right? Yeah.
but
Young adults
still
can control the.
The problem is they're getting addicted in their
at a young
formative years.
yes
Yes.
and that's something they can actually just they can take into their adulthood and
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad. That's kind of
And-
bad.
and remember
I think this
like,
was an
what happened
issue
to me.
before. That's why they were contesting the loot boxes of
Yes,
think,
exactly. Loot
Battlefront?
boxes and gacha. Yeah,
mm,
because
yeah.
it's teaching people to gamble, and for me
Mm.
that's not something you should be doing for the young people.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially for the underage ones. You know?
Yeah, especially for people who don't even have money to spend.
But at the same time, on another side of things
Hmm.
in that discussion, shouldn't parents teach children the value of money at an early age, or are they just passing the blame for their neglect
I have
by
a,
saying that gacha games are like predatory?
I actually have
That one is entirely different because Candy Crush, you know that
And
Yeah, but
that's for
there's an
older
energy
audience.
system.
Yeah, that's for
Hmm.
older audiences.
Yeah, but
what if
they-
it's like the game is
No,
focused on younger
No,
younger people?
there's it's even littler kids. Even the simpler games that younger kids play. there's a Candy Crush is not just targeted towards older audiences. It can also be young kids. Like the gaming industry in terms of mobile games is leaning towards microtransactions heavily.
Yes.
Microtransactions.
There's no
Even
in the
single
game.
player and puzzle games
yes.
have some microtransactions involved.
Yeah, I know.
Unless it's a paid for or mobile game, but then again,
But you
So
know,
we're gonna see Sudoku with
I mean,
With
even
hints.
before
in-app
even before
purchases
those
now.
even before those games got famous, I mean, RPG did that like from way back.
Yeah.
They already
Yeah.
did that, microtransactions.
But the thing with
Yeah, look
those
at look
kinds
at
of
look at Ragnarok
microtransactions,
Valkyrie. What
yeah.
happened to Ragnarok Valkyrie?
No,
Like,
but those
That-
kinds of microtransactions, you're paying for something you can get, whereas in gacha games, you're paying for the chance to get something.
chance.
Yeah.
So you're saying that in RPG you get it for sure.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. And that
Mm.
But there's a
small.
difference.
For me,
There's a
there
difference.
is. For me, there is,
Like-
because paying for tokens is. I mean, in a casino, if you want,
you
if you really
exchange your
just
cash
want,
tokens.
yeah, you exchange your cash for tokens, and then you use those tokens for a chance to get more money. If
So what's the difference?
if your end goal is just get in RPGs like in Ragnarok, you use your money in order to buy something that is in game. So at the very least, you are getting what you're paying for, whereas in gacha games, you are just paying for that chance to get that
get
thing
that.
that you want.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah.
on another note,
There's not the same
Oh,
thing in
oh,
Ragnarok. Like
the-
you buy the
on a-
scrolls to
on-
to get a randomized item
eh,
in those
I-
on
selections,
another
right?
note, another note about the MMORPGs, the microtransactions are primarily either cosmetics or convenience items, which I have no qualms on.
Mm,
And I'm
They have
not
purpose.
exactly sure about what you're saying a while ago. Like
There might-
those scrolls. What
there
are
might-
those scrolls?
No, the one that wrecked the PH Valkyrie.
Yeah, the scrolls, yeah.
I am not sure about that. I did not.
You
I
know
did not
the
try
chance to get the
those.
Garm card.
Yeah. You
I
know,
did not try
you-
those.
It's like those
like
are the
loot
old blue
boxes.
box. Yeah, the old blue box, the
Oh,
old
the-
purple box.
Then
well,
that's bad.
I'd also like to point out that PSO, or what they did with their monetization on plans is actually pretty realistic and stable. And I think the only reason why their fan base is like this is because their fan or their player base is because of them not being used to playing in a game that that used to be
for
from a
consoles
console.
and their PCs. Yes, I get it. I get it. Like when I first started, that was it took me a day for me to get at the very least used to that interface.
I still can't get used to it.
Try it again, man. It's really good. The story, the gameplay.
I can't believe
It's
someone
so
quitted
good.
the game just because of the UI.
The UI, it confuses me.
Wait,
And the
But to be fair,
battle
yeah.
camera, it's one of the reasons why I didn't like FF15. The camera sucks.
no,
Not
but
gonna
if you're
lie, yeah,
using
that's true. Not
if
gonna
you're
lie,
using
that's true.
mouse, it's more bearable than using controller. And if you are using controller, there is a button for you to reset your camera so that it would automatically look forward. Like it will reset to the
Yeah,
forward
yeah.
position. Yes.
It switched back to default. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
But it's
it's. I mean,
it's
isn't that like a common thing in RPGs?
No.
no, not
No,
Really?
Apparently not
FF15 doesn't
all.
have that.
Yeah.
Wait,
FF15 doesn't have that.
FF15 doesn't have that reset button?
Yeah,
Wait, I forgot.
look it up. Check the
Because-
VODs.
Because
I forgot, but I usually just whenever I want to reset my view, I just run.
Yeah.
Also,
run
running auto
so I can have a
resets.
view of what's happening.
Yeah, actually, me too. Same.
Yeah, most of
To
the
get
time
away,
when I'm in
to reset, to get my bearings.
yeah, I mean most of the time in the game, uh, especially in a dungeon, in a
Oh my god.
really close,
You know
yeah, it
the
yeah,
dungeon where usually Ramus, not Ramus, the lightning guy usually comes out.
Yeah.
Ramu, there we go. I added S. So yeah, Sumi.
That's a League of Legends champion, man.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
The dungeon where he always tend to spawn. It's so cramped, and you're supposed
Yes,
to fight in FF15 fashion. It can't
yes,
be done. It's
yes.
hell.
Yeah, there's no reset. Yeah, probably there is, but it wasn't presented in the tutorial. I mean, who plays a tutorial anyway?
There's a tutorial.
Because in
Yeah.
almost all the RPGs I've played, there is a button to reset the camera position.
I mean,
So
even
I
in
thought it was.
Persona 5, there's a camera reset button.
Yeah. Persona 5 has a camera reset. Yep.
It's weird.
It's weird for them to not have that.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Yeah, I kind of miss RPGs. You know that, like,
yes.
you play the role. It's a role playing
Yeah.
game. Like the role of the character. Like,
I have something I'd like to add. You were asking a question a while ago, Screenstep, like aren't the parents just offloading the responsibility
guilt,
to the
the
guilt,
Oh, yeah.
the blame to
Yeah, the blame. There we go.
the blame to the gacha games. So
Yeah.
for me, I think yeah, actually parents do, like most parents most parents do, my parents did. They teach people they teach their children sorry they teach children
Their people.
their people the value
Their-
of money,
They're
like
tiny little people.
yeah, they teach them the value of money, but what they don't teach them is the way to spend it. Because
Ooh.
most parents just teach children to save, like to save your money. When for a rainy day, for if ever happens, you have money to spend, but they don't
They
teach
never
the children.
explained the rainy day.
Yeah,
What's a
or
rainy day? Yeah,
they,
yeah, that's
and
that's right.
they didn't even explain like what to spend on. I mean, for sure, food, but
That's true.
what else? What am I supposed to just spend money just on basic necessities, or should I, sometimes do?
Yeah,
How much do I
what
treat
guys
myself?
You're gonna
Yes,
use money
yes,
for
exactly.
invest it.
Yeah, exactly. And
Invest it, but
that
you
too.
just keep getting money, more and more money, but you don't exactly spend it, right? It's just
Ye-
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
park your money. Yeah.
that's the thing
And
as well. They don't teach you how to invest, even in school. Like in school, the most that we can that we are being taught is to save money in, place them in
Piggy bank or
savings account. But
yeah,
like, they don't teach us the other ways for us to,
Well,
to
actually,
grow our
it depends
money.
on the environment. Yeah. Apparently, as a matter of fact, the Philippines is not really well
banker,
rounded
dude.
with investments. Yeah.
Look at this
So
banker, dude.
yeah. So that's why here, I actually heard of investing for like when I was in college. I never heard of investing in high school, like
Yes,
ever.
same.
Yes, but compared to other countries,
And
Yeah.
we all went to the same high school.
yeah. You guys are witnesses that they didn't even teach us how to invest.
Yes.
They only they
There
taught
was
us.
an entrepreneurial class, but they didn't teach us
Yeah, but-
anything that we could use in, now.
That was a joke.
Well,
man. Yeah,
But
I have to say.
they taught us a little taxes, but
Compound
I'm not sure
interest,
that
man.
actually helped.
Compound
They-
interest.
Yeah,
They
compound
didn't even
interest,
teach us how to file taxes.
Yes,
But to be
I
fair,
did
it was
not
easy.
know anything. But I mean, I didn't even know that, what to do with
You had to
BIR
file
and things. Yeah, I didn't even know
It's
that.
kind of easy. You just fill up the form, man. But they didn't
BIR,
teach us,
man.
regardless.
Yeah.
The bottom line is they didn't teach us. But You just fill up a form, man.
Fill the
I
form.
don't.
Yeah.
I don't know if I committed tax evasion because I didn't know.
You probably have. There's a good chance you have.
Yeah, I just assumed that the company filed the taxes for me. I don't know.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
have to. They have to.
they have to.
I know a friend that he worked on. Yeah. What the company did is that they filed for bankruptcy, then just you know built another one with a different name.
Oh my god, that's prolific in
that's-
America.
Normal.
Yeah.
That's normal.
Yeah. Yeah, actually it depends on the environment. Unlike for other countries that there are actual children already investing, parents actually make accounts for their children solely
I-
for investing. So that's why, you know,
I want to do that for my kid, man.
Same.
why so? May I ask why?
What? I just want to. I just want to. I
You
never-
want to.
I never
You
s-
want to. I thought I heard that you don't want to.
Oh,
I want to.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think-
there are literally few people here in the Philippines that actually very financially literate on those kind of stuff.
yeah.
but- Yeah. According to my source, when I attended to a forum on the Philippine Stock Exchange, like 3% are financially 3%. Only 3% of the whole population knows how to
Financially
invest.
literate.
Damn.
Imagine how small is that.
I know.
So 3% knows how, then 3% of that 3% actually invest.
God damn it. That's
Oh,
so
so
small.
3% actually knows.
Yes, 3% are
Oh, God.
aware,
Mhm.
and 3% of that 3% actually invest.
Oh, damn.
See how small it is. But that was like 2014. I'm not sure now, but
It
I
must have
probably
boomed, man.
yeah, because of the pandemic. Yeah, probably
Yeah.
because a lot of people
That's-
lost their jobs. Yeah.
A lot of people are looking for passive incomes.
Actually, it's a good thing to invest,
When-
especially in this time
One more.
with the pandemic where
artist
prices go lower.
But the thing is,
Because,
the
you
thing
know,
about
low.
is
Yeah,
about
buy low, sell high. You know.
thing about buying and during this pandemic is that everything is possible though. Like
Everything is possible.
even the strongest company can go under. But
Yeah.
you know, I mean, yeah, investing is kind of like gambling.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
it is. Yeah. It's gambling for.
How did we
It's
go?
calculated, yeah.
How did we go from investing into from
Yes,
gachas to investing?
Yes, because
It's-
both are
Check the
inherently
VOD.
gambling.
kind of,
Yes, both are inherently gambling.
kind of like the same thing.
Anything that
kind of
involves
this.
risks, anything
It's
that
gambling.
involves risk is gambling.
Yes.
Hmm.
And well, but you know, in investing at the very least, there are some ways for you to
Yeah,
make educated decisions.
The companies operate in good faith. That's
Yes.
one. That's one factor. in
Good faith.
good
Yeah,
faith.
sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
I actually not
That
agree with the thing I actually said, but yeah. My point is that
Good
companies
faith.
companies have legal bearing. That's why they are kind of forced, quote unquote, to operate in good faith. So, yep. Insider trading
Why-
is still legal, guys. Don't do that.
What's
By the
insider
way.
trading?
Yeah. Inside
What-
knowledge of
Inside
the
knowledge
know-hows of the
company.
company.
Yes, whenever a company
Oh.
have
Yeah.
undisclosed information, then
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, if you have information that a company is gonna expand, you invest in it, right?
But what
Yeah,
do you think
that's-
about
that's
pump
illegal.
and dump schemes?
So crypto.
No. Even in stock
Mm.
markets. 'Cause,
But
you know,
most of
there-
the pump and
Because the thing is, it's being undetected, but there are there are groups of quote unquote investors, wherein they publicize what stocks one person is. I mean the head is going to buy, and then they say they encourage the people to invest in that same stock. So what ends up
What
happening
is this? Hedge
is,
funds?
no,
What are
and
these hedge funds?
what
Oh.
will happen is that the stock hedge funds are kind of like the opposite, right? You're investing for something to go down. You're hedging against it.
Yeah, the short.
Yeah.
What do you call that? Short selling.
shorts,
What else?
yeah, short selling. But anyway, for this one, what ends up happening is that more people will buy that stock, causing the price to go high. So what so it's like a pump and dump scheme, but it's not. It's like a loophole, the gray area in between that. And sometimes it it it, it really grinds my it grinds my gears to know that there are people, influential people even, that are using their own influence in order to do that, and they go unpunished. It's just weird. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's
It is.
but I'm not. Yeah, we don't have a lawyer here, do we? I'm not sure if that's legal or illegal.
No, we don't.
Yeah, actually, I'm not really sure. I actually forgot my textbook knowledge about finance, but
It's okay.
yeah,
Probably if you ask
I
me something
forgot
about
about it. All I remember is present value, future value.
Oh my god. This is-
Yes.
don't worry,
Something
I
like
don't
that,
know
yeah.
any of the
Oh god.
I destroy rocks for a living.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
yeah, you're a geology major, right?
Yes, I
Oh,
am.
yeah. What can you
Geologist.
say about, the Taal volcano?
To all?
To all,
yeah.
to all.
Yeah.
Well,
Is
Oh,
it safe to
to
go
all.
outside? Is it safe to go outside?
if you're in Metro
Or
Manila,
if you go
probably
outside.
yes. Yeah. No, you won't. You might get closer to dying, but you won't die. No.
Are
It's just that.
always close to dying though.
Yes, exactly. I mean, every day you will go out, it's a risk. There's a pandemic. Why would you even think of going out? Come on, guys, stay inside.
Stay inside. Get help.
Whoa,
The Taal thing, it's really, I'm having mixed feelings about it, because first of all, it's for people in Batangas, of course, it's kind of dangerous for you to go out. Like if especially those that are west or in southwest of the Taal volcano, those areas are where the wind is blowing towards. So most of the debris that was ejected from the volcano is moving west southwest in a west southwest direction. So those areas should definitely get should, first of all, the people that are at risk, they need to evacuate. But for those who are not as much at risk of volcanic volcanic material actually hitting them in case the Taal volcano actually erupts violently, then those people need to be prepared with the necessary things. Like, well, one of the things that are being what is that? One of the things that are being requested are N95 masks, because there are well, there are actually many conflicting studies about this, but one study, or one study that I heard that was presented last 2019, is that volcanic material like ashes, the ashes. So those ashes are very small,
Arrows.
very small, very small materials. And now what ends up happening is that if you breathe too much of those in, those materials are not exactly soluble, and what could end up happening is that you are inhaling something along the likes of glass, microscopic glass, that if you inhale will get will remain inside your lungs and would cause symptoms that are similar to those that are associated with black lung.
COVID.
So basically,
black lung.
It's
What's
making
that?
small scratches within your
Yes,
lungs.
it damages your
Ooh.
alveoli. So black lung,
Oh.
it's called black lung because it's the disease that miners often coal miners often end up with, because what happens is they breathe a lot of coal dust, and then those coal dust yeah, it also affects your lungs. So I'm not sure at how exactly it uh, it it affects them,
Affects the lungs.
but you know, I'm just guessing here, but you know, coal dust, it can also scratch your alveoli since it's softer. So if you inhale a lot of that and you don't and you don't expel it, you are not able to expel it, then damage will accumulate over the years, and then you will
Ears?
yeah,
Mm,
over the
Did you say
years over
ears?
the no
Oh,
over
the
the
ears.
years.
Ears. I thought
Yes.
like shards of glass are gonna be in my ears or something like that.
Nah. So yeah, so those the people in Batangas are in pretty considerable danger right now. So yeah, we should treat it uh, with the urgency that
Urgency.
that it needs to have, but we
Hmm.
don't have to you know, we don't really
Don't have to
want
panic.
to panic, like
mhm.
especially people in Metro Manila. But yeah, I just have some speculations at what may happen, but I mean it's a very remote chance, but yeah, let's just hope that nothing very bad will happen in the weeks to
So how
come.
about putting a cap on the whole
God
volcano?
damn.
Is that a viable option, Mr.
Yeah,
You
probably
know
Geologist?
just
what?
cap on it.
You
Yeah,
know
it
what?
might.
Yeah.
One of our friends actually suggested for me is a better way to try and solve the Taal
Plug
thing.
up the hole.
No,
Wait.
you don't need to plug up the hole. You need to open it. You need to open it.
Ooh,
Yeah. So yeah,
interesting.
he asked me if
Scandalous.
if you can use a bunker
Bunker
buster
Buster.
bombs
An
in order
ICBM, right? That,
to create a hole deep enough so that the vent will open up. But you see, the thing with bunker busters are most of the explosive power is localized in the surface, and what you need to do is to distribute kind of like the Armageddon thing all over again. Like remember in the movie Armageddon, what they did was they dug a hole and then placed a bomb inside of it. So
Mhm.
it's kind of like what you need to do, but in that case for me, the amount of explosives that they used in Armageddon was still not large enough to to split
Break apart
that.
the meteor.
Yeah, to split the meteor in half. It may actually
Mhm.
just fragmentate it, and then you know yeah, it just
Reign
leaves you
of
with
chaos on Earth,
yes,
right?
with more things to worry about. Anyway, so that's
Mhm.
what you need to do as well. So what told him was, I think instead of a bunker buster, what we need to do is use a drill. I think a drill is a much better solution for that, but
I
you know,
mean,
we don't have
I
the
don't think.
technology to do it.
Can you drill if it's that hot? I mean, you probably
No,
can, right?
that's the
But you
thing.
need.
You can't.
You can't.
We
Even
don't
with
have
tungsten drills like that,
uh
pure tungsten.
pure
Well, that's gonna be
tungsten.
expensive, but can
Yes, that's
you?
gonna be expensive, and I think yeah, it's not gonna be economical anymore. We
It's
need to
not
we need
practical.
yes,
Mm,
it's not
yeah, it's
practical
not.
at
Yeah.
all. But it's either we need to find a way to cool steel down, really cool steel down, or we
While
need
drilling.
yes, or have a way have a
You know,
material strong
w-
and
when
strong enough and
you
cheap
know when you
enough to
said
drill.
steel, I suddenly remembered the a kilogram steel or a kilogram feathers.
Yeah.
Oh no, that
Okay.
meme
We
again.
went. Okay.
Oh,
We went in the opposite direction there, D Wolf. I
Yes.
thought of uh, jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
Oh no.
Oh, by the way, I'm not
Oh.
talking as much as I'm lagging.
yeah. I remember Sheeptar's dream to have an invention like, an invention like they can actually forecast uh, earthquakes. Is
Is
that
that even
Oh.
even?
possible?
Yeah, I know that in school it was impossible. We were taught that it was impossible. But how about now?
I don't
So
know.
the thing is, what I was just I wanted to realize Chaldea in Fate Grand Order.
Okay.
Yeah, because what they did in Chaldea was they actually created a replica of Earth in order to observe it and
A
to
replica.
It
You
was,
mean they
it
made
was simulation.
separate
oh yeah, it's
Earth or a
simulation of Earth.
virtual reality Earth?
No, it's just a replica of Earth. Wait a minute, I can't. Wait.
Wait, when you say replica of Earth, they made another
A
Earth, an
scale
exact,
model.
yeah, a
Yes,
scale model of the Earth, or
they made a simulation, a replica simulation of Earth.
So the
I see.
Matrix, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So Chaldea, what ended up happening is that they were able to observe with a great certainty what the future of humanity will be. So I mean, I think that is possible, but I think it would take a lot of processing power and a lot of pure power, like energy, because I think one way for us to do that is we need to start from a Big Bang event, and then we need to fast forward that event using the simulation and then find Earth in that mess. I think that's the only way for us to be able to
So
create
you're
an exact
saying
replica
that
of Earth.
we need a computer that can process
The
data
Big
on
Bang.
an astronomical scale.
Yes.
Yes.
And I'm not sure if
Mm.
that's possible, I'm not sure if that is achievable in our lifetime. In the pace technology is
How about if we connect
really
all
low.
of our brains like in the
What if
Matrix?
we what if we use 100% of our
No, it's just
Oh
yeah,
damn.
because it's a very noble idea if you think about it. Because then what will happen is we basically can invent we can predict everything that would happen, and then um we can prepare for it. But the thing about that is, if we saw a disaster happening and then we prepared to prevent it, wouldn't that make the model that you are observing obsolete?
Yes.
I just
Because
want to know.
That's
I'm
what,
just,
that's what I was thinking actually.
Also, if you prevent that disaster from happening, then then the time that you discovered that the disaster happened will not coincide.
Yeah, it's
So
not
that's a
gonna happen
yes,
anymore.
paradox.
it's not.
So
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
there's a separate
exactly.
timeline for
Yes,
that, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's one more thing.
You actually created two fates of that replica.
Yes,
Mhm.
I forgot what kind of it's one of the uh it's one of the facets of quantum mechanics. It's by observing an event, you're creating two possibilities simultaneously.
Oh, what is this? Schrodinger's cat?
It leads up to that, but this thing is just saying that in the double slit experiment, like what the when they discovered that a particle can act as a wave and can act as a
And
particle as well, and it just this depends on how you observe it. Yeah, it just says that the act of observing itself creates random possibilities already that can that can render Chaldea, impossible already. Yes,
Yeah,
because
actually, it's a work of fiction.
yeah,
The game of FGO. It
I mean,
already has a
Yes.
disclaimer, right?
come to think of it, not doing anything is a choice in itself.
yes, it is.
Mm-mm.
But
Damn,
whether
we
that's
went back
the
to
real,
psychology anymore.
have
We
you?
went back to psychology again.
Do you
Yeah.
know?
This
Do you
is
know
one
that
of the core
Wikipedia
factors
game?
of existentialism.
Yes,
Decision
yes.
making.
Decision making.
So everything's coming together now.
Yeah, because there is this Wikipedia
What is
game
meme lord over
wherein
here?
you can just God damn it.
Oh yes, everything's coming together now.
Yeah, everything is coming out.
Oh
The
yes.
poison. The
Everything's
poison
coming
for Cusco. Cusco's poison.
Cusco's poison. Poison specifically
Yeah.
chosen for Cusco. Cusco's poison.
Yeah. Have you heard of it? Like what I was talking about earlier, that Wikipedia game, wherein if you get a random page out of Wikipedia and click the first link that is not parenthesized, it will always lead down to philosophy.
Really?
What?
Yes.
Really?
That's not
It's-
parenthesized?
Yeah, that's not parenthesized. The first real link in a Wikipedia article. So not the pronunciation, not the other parenthesized things. If you try it, it's actually
I'm gonna
actually
try it
does-
right now. I'm gonna try
Yeah.
it right now.
Yeah, do it.
How did we?
Oh,
How
okay,
did we
okay,
end up back here after Gacha into Utaal? Why?
Why?
Because
I just
everything-
don't know why.
Give me something to search. Give me something
Yeah.
to search. Give
Yeah.
me something to search.
Try you know what? Try Genshin Impact.
Why?
Genshin Impact. Why not?
Yes. Try Genshin Impact.
Do I type Genshin Impact wiki?
No. Just type
Oh, the
Genshin Impact,
Wikipedia
then go
itself.
to Wikipedia. Wikipedia
Not
Genshin
the
Impact.
not the Genshin wiki. The,
Oh.
Not,
Do I go to Wikipedia itself then type
Yes.
Genshin Impact?
yes.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So
Not the wiki of Genshin. Yeah.
So where do I click the Genshin Impact here?
for
That's not parenthesized.
wait. I'll show my screen. Chrome.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I'll show my screen.
Oh wait. Should I just? Yeah, I'll just go through
Wait, are
YouTube.
we
Okay.
still live? I can't tell.
Yes, we
Yeah,
are.
we're still live.
Yes, we are still live. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I closed my.
I thought we'd get sick and tired or the podcast would be done by now.
So,
Well, it's- like
um,
we said earlier, it's a free-flowing discussion. Like
Mm-mm.
that's what.
So
the
for
podcast
example,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
Genshin Impact. So if I
Oh
click
god, that's not.
if
why?
I click
Why?
here, the first link is an
Well, I
action
can't
role
see
playing.
it.
Yeah, I get. Yeah. I
Oh
get
yeah,
it.
there we go.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see it.
So it's an action role playing game. So if I click on it,
Mhm.
it redirects me to action role playing game, and then you go to video games, and then you go to
Okay.
electronic game, and then you go to game, and then you go to play, and then from play you go to intrinsically motivated, and then motivation. So let's find the next link. It's mental states. So you're getting close now. State of mind.
Wow.
Okay.
Mind is
Yeah.
mental phenomena. Wait, there's no link here. Will. Go to will. Then will.
Well.
Philosophy.
Wow.
There we go.
Wow.
Huh.
Wow.
So
Wow.
it makes me think that whatever we
The
discuss,
mind.
yes, whatever we discuss here, we will always go
Always
back
loop back.
to
Wow.
Screenstep's
Philosophy.
field of study.
Whoa.
So it
Oh,
happened
wow.
right now.
We
Oh,
went
wow.
back to psychology again.
Cool.
Oh wow.
Cool. Did not know that. Wow. That's awesome.
It's awesome.
So we
It's-
went from psychology, then we went to gotcha
Gotchas.
games,
Yes.
The
then we
volcano.
went to we touched a bit
to
of
financial
finance.
finance.
Oh yeah,
then-
that's a bit.
And then
Then we went to Mount Taal.
yes, and then now We're back to philosophy, to psychology, or philosophy.
Damn.
Wow.
I'm gonna
Everything
be
is a
honest,
cycle.
I didn't think we'd last this long because I really did schedule a tournament for like
You
like
you
I,
over you
I thought we'd be
You,
done
Underestimated
by
our
you
1:30.
power.
underestimated our shit posting.
I thought
Yeah.
we'd be done by 1:30.
I mean, like,
What
Dude,
time
we
is
can.
it?
yeah,
It's just
still
one.
1
It's
a.m. man.
one.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
we can-
I'm
Okay.
playing Ragnarok.
You know what? We can. I mean, I think our
Dude,
discussion
I'm
part
level
is over.
51 now.
Okay,
What the
Wow.
hell?
no, wait,
You didn't wait for us?
I mean, I was playing while talking.
I didn't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I mean, one player playing is enough because if we all play, it will get in the way
Yes.
of the discussion. So
Yeah.
We can play
Yeah.
like after this podcast.
I can just go with you guys. Sap some XP.
You won't.
yeah, dude.
Level
Look at
Because
gap.
I'm still
dude.
killing
Look at this
archer
dude.
skeletons.
Yeah, you can actually kill archer skeletons until level
Cheaptar,
60.
because Screenstep is the protagonist of the
Oh,
party.
right,
Come on.
right.
You'll always have the first power spike in the feed.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it. The
Look at
swordsman.
I mean look at Digimon, right? Taichi had the first power spike of Agumon.
oh yeah.
Bram, bram,
yeah.
bram, bram,
yeah.
bram.
Agumon,
Wow, wow,
Digimon
wow.
first.
Yeah. Digital monsters.
Digital fighting champions.
No. No.
You know what? I got really disappointed in the US version that they replaced that evolution
Yeah.
theme into that.
Digim-
Why?
Agumon changes. Digimon,
Yeah.
digital
That's
monsters,
why-
digital fighting.
That's why I'm proud of Animax of retaining the theme.
Yes, and retaining
Yeah,
the names.
Animax didn't.
Retaining the names.
Yeah. Wait, they changed the names?
Yes, Taichi is not Taichi in the original in the dub.
Because of Toonami, right? Toonami?
I think so. Taichi.
I'm not
Digimon.
sure. Daichi. Oh, it's Tai, right?
Tai. Yes.
No,
yes.
or
Tai.
yeah, it's Tai. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember.
actually-
I remember watching it on Toonami. that's why. That's why I was surprised that he was called Tai in Japanese.
Yeah. Actually, out of all the Digimon series, the one I like best is Tamers. Because, part of the cards.
Yeah, because cards.
Cards, yeah, heart of the cards, Yeah.
Heck, why is
Also,
why
I-
is
And
this
the least one I like is
Why
the
is this
Digimon World
trend-
2.
why is this trending under
Digimon
the
World
J-pop?
2.
The,
Is that the Frontier one?
No, the 2. The Digimon
2.
1.
Oh, 2.
O2. Yeah.
no,
the
that's
O2, yeah.
Digimon Adventures 2.
Yeah, I didn't like that much because the protagonist is a tryhard
You
guy.
didn't like the eggs? The Digi
No.
eggs of Destiny?
No. That's
Yeah,
one.
right.
That was
That's all one.
awesome.
That's all one.
No.
No.
the one was
Oh
Quest.
right. Oh right.
One word
Oh,
quest.
wait, we did. O2 has Magnamon, right?
Yeah.
The golden one. Yeah. Okay.
Magnamon had the crest
Yes.
and
Yes.
the egg.
Basically,
Digi egg of Destiny, I think.
Yes.
did
Digi
you-
Egg
did
of
you-
Miracle. No,
Destiny.
not Destiny. Miracle.
Miracle. Oh.
Yeah. I think.
Man, I
Yeah.
want to switch to play Pokemon Unite.
Yeah, I actually want to try that. It's not actually a MOBA. It's kind of like what you call it? Heroes of the Storm, objective-based game.
Wait a minute.
don't count the
Isn't
deaths.
Heroes of the Storm MOBA?
It's a MOBA, but it doesn't.
You wanna
It doesn't count the
give
deaths
Heroes
as
of
well.
you wanna give Heroes of the Storm again a
It's
try,
dead.
another shot?
No. No, I don't want to.
Dead.
Hot.
Hot.
Yeah, Hot is dead. It's cold now. Someone had to say it, man. Someone had to say it.
Dude,
God damn it.
it's cold now.
Cold as a corpse. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of MOBA games couldn't compete with League and Dota, to be honest.
Even
Even
Dota's dying.
Dota's dying, man. Dota can compete with its clone.
That's the sad part.
But not gonna
Yes.
lie, Dota pioneered
Yes.
the
Yes.
boom.
Yeah.
The boom.
Dota.
Yeah.
Dota 1.
Dota
Yeah.
1. Like
Dota 1. Dota 2 is
Warcraft
Epic-
version.
epicwar.com.
Oh,
Yes,
War.
Epic War.
Meanwhile, Dota 2 is just slowly dying because let's be honest, the new players are not coming into that game. At
Yes.
any rate, it's basically once Riot release is their take on a game, it's slowly killing the other games.
Well,
but,
not
but
necessarily. I
Valorant,
mean,
but
the ones
Valorant,
Yes.
killing
Who's
MOBA,
dying?
the ones killing
CS:GO was
MOBA are
already
gacha
dying.
games and battle royale games.
Oh, I can wait for
Um,
Riot Battle Royale game.
Yeah.
Please don't make another Apex Legends.
I don't think.
Think of it this way: you get to be Yasuo
Oh no.
Yeah.
Apex.
Yes.
I don't want to.
To reggaeton.
If anything, I think if they're gonna do that, they're gonna make it a game mode in Valorant.
I
Pwede.
mean,
I mean, yeah, they can.
Valorant is already good that way.
Valorant Battle Royale sounds like a. It
It's not
sounds like
gonna
a
work.
bad
I think
game.
it's not-
Yes.
Yeah, it's not gonna work because the
Really?
skills are
It's kind
like
of cool,
Yes.
man.
the skills are custom
No.
to a
If
small
you
scale.
try to make the skills in the cinematics, it might work.
You know, like Phoenix curve the wall. That's
Yeah, Phoenix
awesome,
curve.
man.
No.
Come on, let's go.
Go.
Let me show you how the boss does it.
Buzz does it. Oh my god,
Having-
I leveled up again.
Having 4 skills. God damn this guy. We need to end the podcast. We need to join this before he gets he gets a second job. He's gonna
do job level 48.
Oh my gosh.
He's gonna go roll one on all of us.
Just stream you playing Ragnarok while talking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're gonna do
then-
that
no.
anyway.
Then we just end the formal podcast now and then
yeah, just
start
end
the
it formally.
Ragnarok
Just start playing it.
stream. Okay,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, probably because we're gonna go haywire discussion. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Alright,
I'll record the
guys.
stream, but I'm going to.
Why
No,
end it?
I'm
End it.
gonna.
Come on, let's end it.
No,
Yeah.
don't
Say you
end
start
it.
another one.
Yeah, I'm gonna start another one so that it's more organized. Because
Okay.
But should we
I'm
formally
organized
goodbye
like
to the
that.
stream now?
yes, let's do.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay,
Bye.
stream.
Bye.
I see there are 0 concurrent viewers.
The K-pop
Oh,
is just rip off J-pop.
Oh
No,
my
it's
God.
not. You know it in yourself that it's not. You're just
Actually,
bashing it because
You're-
people bash it.
You're
You're one of
baiting
those
another.
riders in the hype. Sorry, counter hype. You're just a hater.
don't ever do that, Luke. Everybody has preferences.
Mr.
Come on,
dwolfx, you said that you thought the podcast was not going to last this long, but you're baiting another you're baiting another topic.
We're not going to touch that.
We're not
are
going to
not
take
going
it.
to touch that. Yeah,
Not gonna touch on a 5 foot pole.
that's gonna trigger a lot of fandoms, man.
Anyway,
pretty sure.
so
Anyway, yep.
this has been our first episode. So thank you very much for the viewers. I saw you. I saw the graph. It's like pulse rate. It goes up and then it goes down.
If there was like a 5th viewer, that wasn't us.
There was a
Yeah.
fifth viewer. There was a fifth viewer.
Yeah, I saw a 5th viewer earlier. I don't know.
Thank
who
you,
it
Mr.
was.
Fifth Viewer.
Yeah,
I don't even have YouTube open, so
Yeah,
there's,
I think
there's-
there are one or
there's like
two
two
viewers.
viewers there out there somewhere.
Ooh.
I know.
I have my
right?
YouTube open for the longest time, so that's probably
Wait a
one of them is
second.
me.
Sonic the Hedgehog is a
Uh,
VTuber now.
I didn't.
No.
I closed YouTube for like half the time when I opened
Oh.
Ragnarok.
Oh,
but
wow.
that was like.
And we're averaging
wow.
3
So-
views, so we do
Sonic
have
the
views.
Hedgehog is a
yeah, okay.
VTuber now.
Anyway, guys,
Anyway,
been a fun night.
yeah.
Thank you for listening.
If you still want to
Yeah.
listen to us, we're going to start a gaming stream after this. So
Yeah,
I'm also
Also,
gonna
we're
be-
gonna continue doing this kind of stuff.
The
like,
night is still
weekly,
young.
every
to game.
Friday.
Yeah. Okay.
wait,
Thanks, everyone.
Dwolf,
And
Dwolf X, you are going to start a stream?
Yeah, I'm gonna stream in playing in that
Okay.
at
Don't
CCL
forget
weekly.
to smash that
Okay.
subscribe button to start speaking. Leave a
I am
comment
not.
below
I,
and
I
watch his
am not that
videos
cringe.
for
I am
quality
not that.
content.
I am not that cringe. I
Thank you,
would just like
Cendrill.
to point out
Let's
I am not that
go.
cringe.
Plug it, boy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Have a
plug it,
wonderful
Bye.
plug it
day.
hard.
Goodbye.
Plug it
Oh
Goodbye,
wait,
hard.
everyone.
do you